Hello, and welcome back to the CH Wine Tasting Room. I'm Katy Long, here with Chris Lafleur.
And I'm Chris Lafleur, here with Katy Long.
It's great to have you back here. So today we have a beautiful Carneros Pinot Noir for you. Chris, what are we looking at?
We're looking at a bottle that needs to be opened. This is a Pinot Noir from Carneros. For those of you familiar with Carneros, you know that it is split evenly between Sonoma and Napa. It's the place so nice, they grabbed it twice. And also, because we're dealing with a black label today, this is also a wine that we are going to taste twice. Which is to say, I'm gonna have it, Katy's gonna have it, we're gonna talk about it, you're gonna love it.
And it's a pretty cool wine. So we are in the midst of our fall countdown. This wine, we are working our way towards number 950, which should be a big, exciting moment for us here at Cameron Hughes Wine. And we just wanted to pop the cork, have some fun, and see where we're going with this beautiful release.
Now, what's wonderful about this opening is that Katy ran interference for me while I was opening it because I've never used this corkscrew before. I've used many like it, but this was a bit of a trial. Thank you, Katy, as usual.
You made it look so easy.
Thank you. So what do you expect out of this wine?
So Carneros Pinot Noir, I'm gonna expect a beautiful light ruby color, and I am not disappointed. I'm gonna be looking for velvety tannins, maybe medium body, lovely aromatics, and then a smooth finish. Now, I think this is a little bit of a youthful wine. We're looking at a 2021, so it definitely has room to kind of evolve, but let's see where it stands today.
Alrighty, shall I kick her?
I would love that.
Let's do it. So right away, give it a bit of a swirl to break up some of those esters. Nose in the glass, oh my gosh. Katy, it's great. So the aromatic intensity right away, it leaps out of the glass. It's got a really, really bright frame of fruit, lots of cherries, cranberries to me, a little bit of raspberry. Where do you go for non-fruit, Katy?
I'm getting a little bit of floral, kind of a violet, maybe a purple flower. And then there's definitely some of this earthy note. I don't know if I'd call it sous-bois or kind of a forest floor.
Yeah, it's like we say, always roll over that log in the woods. This is what you get. You know, we tasted a Pinot Noir just yesterday, because this is our 74th day in a row of tasting, of course, as professionals. And I gotta say, the fruit here feels very, very ripe, but not even close to overripe. It's like a perfect, like, cool climate expression. What do you think?
I think that it smells like there's a lot of tension. Haven't put it in my mouth yet, but I'm gonna give it a go.
Oh, let's do it.
So the first thing I notice is this incredible mouth-watering acidity. I mean, my mouth is just, it is so juicy. These tart, tense, red berry fruits are just dancing on my palate.
Oh yeah, it's a racy wine. I can feel my mouth watering under my tongue. And along the palate, I think you'd mentioned before you expect some like supple tannins in this wine. I'd say that's exactly correct. It's present, but it's not overpowering. And for Pinot Noir, which we usually expect not to be very tannic, it's got something there that gives just a bit more balance than just having a lot of acidity.
Yeah, so there's fruit, there's acid, there's just a subtle but integrated tannin. And I'd say the oak in this wine is more of a frame. It's just subtle and it adds a bit more to that complexity. Really, really cool wine.
Yeah, it doesn't run in with a ton of vanilla, but it does wrap and frame the fruit here. Which, speaking of the fruit, a great sign of quality for me is having a nice ripe nose like this that doesn't lean into jammy and then still maintains its ripeness on the palate with maybe a little bit more tartness, making it feel really crisp, giving it some tension.
Yeah.
Now, I think this has got some time before it's going to be showing its peak. I think probably 3 to 5 years. Do you concur?
I would definitely concur. So if you don't have time to wait those 3 to 5 years for this to evolve in the bottle, I encourage you to open it up, let it air, and you can drink it right away. It certainly is lovely now, but we are watching it evolve in the glass just as we're sitting here, and it's just going to continue. So definitely 3 to 5 years of time in the bottle. It will continue to be delicious. Well, I'd say 8, 9, 10 years.
Oh yeah, I would say so. I mean, this is so good, I'm dancing right now. I just caught myself doing it because it's such a good, tasty wine.
You're in the groove.
I'm so in the groove. This is delicious. I don't want to spit it, which is why there's no spit buckets for this wine. So where does this fit in your cellar? Katy?
Well, I like to get a case, watch it evolve, but this is a wine that I'm gonna take to my in-laws. It's a celebration wine, maybe for the holiday parties, maybe even, I don't know, if you're asking special questions.
Yeah, special questions like how old is your dog? When did you get that car? Or thinking more specifically, like if you are going for that promotion, you bring this to your boss. This is a great way to grease the wheels of commerce for yourself. Maybe you're about to ask her dad for her hand in marriage. This is going to lighten the load a little bit and getting him to say yes. I mean, this is a great wine to impress anybody. It's a great one to bring to parties, great one to have at your home, dinner parties, anything.
Food friendly. This is such a versatile wine. I mean, that medium body, it's no shrinking violet, medium body on the palate, long supple finish. This will just, it's gonna shine wherever you take it.
And with that, we'll see you at the next glass.
Cheers.